What's up, Libra? I was gone for a minute, but I'm back. All right, Libra. So I feel like for you, you could be struggling with letting go of the past at this time. I feel like you could have been involved with someone that other people didn't want you to be with. I feel like at that time, you were lacking wisdom and possibly even some self trust with this Hierophant in the blockage. I feel like you might be struggling with forgiveness as well, forgiving yourself or forgiving anything or anyone from the past that might be holding you back. I feel like there's a chance that this person might want to come back around and start a new beginning with you, but I feel like this person isn't going to be a good influence on you. I feel like this person is only going to cause you tower moments, sudden changes. I feel like this person is going to come back around just to stress you out. And you seem to be already stressed out, already burnt out, maybe from work or something like that. But you already appear to be exhausted with this Four of Swords in reverse. So I feel like if this person from the past comes back around, I don't think it's going to be with good intentions. I feel like this person could still be very much immature. If you were dealing with someone immature, I feel like they haven't changed in that capacity. I feel like they want to come back around and make amends with you with this Five of Swords in reverse. They could be seeking your forgiveness as well. But there's resentment here. I feel like what you need to focus on is like some sort of awakening. I feel like you're disconnected from your intuition. With this Hierophant here in the blockage, I feel like your wisdom is blocked right now. I feel like you need to go through some sort of awakening and release this past. You know, you want to address this inner chaos and let it go so you can move forward. Because right now it looks like something is exhausting you, or you need to take a step back and go into some deep contemplation. Deep contemplation. Because if you don't do it now, it's going to happen to you later with this Tower moment. You're being urged to go through some sort of transformation, Libra. I think you need to build some self-trust. Because I don't even really see this person being like mature. With the Six of Cups in reverse, yeah, that's interesting. And then we got the Nine of Wands in reverse right here. So this card also represents like an energy of being overwhelmed. And like I said, you could be exhausted or be feeling burnt out at this time. So it's pretty much clarified by this card, the Nine of Wands in reverse. You could be feeling on edge, defensive, especially when it comes to your emotions. This card also represents exhaustion. Like there's some sort of like inner chaos going on with you. Libra. And if that's not necessarily the case, then I feel like you're still being urged to take a step back from this person from your past or whatever it is that's stressing you out. I feel like you're being urged to take a step back and go through some sort of awakening. Like you're lacking wisdom in some way. You're lacking wisdom. You could be questioning tradition when it comes to relationships. You might be all over the place at this time, Libra. You could be facing like a lack of motivation. You could be feeling lost with this Hermit card in reverse. This card represents like someone who's lost, someone who doesn't listen to their intuition. Because your intuition, it could be such a huge driving force, and it could be such a great sense of like direction, like just trusting your gut. Like I said, I feel like you're lacking some like inner trust. You're lacking wisdom. You haven't been listening to your intuition. You may have lost your way, Libra, and it could be due to the past because it looks like you're still having trouble letting go of it. You're carrying some resentment here, lack of forgiveness. And if this person comes back around, I feel like it's going to be for no good. Just straight up distraction. And I feel like you won't necessarily be open to this. I feel like you're going to be very guarded and overwhelmed by this. It could just be adding to your plate. Could be causing this lack of motivation that you're feeling. Especially if you lost your way. And then we have the Moon card. This represents intuition. You're being asked to tap in with your intuition. Literally, the word intuition is written on this card. So yeah, you could be feeling stuck at this time with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You could be feeling stuck, like no progress when it comes to work or relationships, like things just haven't been working out. You could be bored. But I feel like there's a lack of self-discipline here too, Libra. So focus on yourself and go within, go deep within, because a few things need to be cleared out here. You have a few blockages here, Libra. And again, if you don't address them now, the universe is going to make sure that you go through this awakening or this transformation regardless. So try not to delay it. Yeah, it's scary or whatever, but this is what's required in order to tap into your intuition and gain wisdom and trusting your gut. And don't let anybody from the past like throw you off track or mess up your groove. Especially if things already didn't work out with this person. Like, you gotta let them go. They're only gonna cause more blockages for you. And you're already overwhelmed enough. You already have a lot on your plate when it comes to yourself. Even when it comes to work. It could be either way, but Libra, I feel like you're the focus of this reading. Yep. I feel like eventually you'll gain some like sudden insight. It might come to you out of nowhere where it finally clicks and you get it. And you get the answers that you were looking for in order to move forward. But you need to be self-disciplined. You have to go through this transition. You have to take some time out to rest and meditate. I feel like once you do this, then you'll regain momentum. Because right now I see an energy of like a lack of motivation, boredom, a lack of self-discipline. So focus on those things as well. Like try to spend your time doing things that not necessarily excite you but nurture you. Stuff that's not going to get in the way of this new awakening or this new transition. I think maybe picking up a hobby that makes you happy could help you through this transformation, you know, just isolating a little bit, focusing on yourself. All right, Libra. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles here. This card is all about abundance and manifestation, an opportunity, new career or financial opportunity, new ventures and prosperity. So yeah, like I feel like it may feel like you're doing all this working and working and working. You're not seeing any rewards, whether it comes to work or when you or investing in yourself. But I feel like once you get back in touch with your spirituality and you get back in touch with your intuition, once you reach that point, then you can start manifesting. You can manifest the type of relationship that you want, the type of job that you want, you know, stuff like that. This Ace of Pentacles right here. What else do we have? Yeah, be careful with self-sabotage with the Eight of Swords. Libra, be careful with self-sabotage and like self-limiting beliefs and negative thoughts. You know, watch out for the victim mentality. Make sure to take accountability for anything from the past, like falling apart or whatever. It's just, it'll help you move forward and to let it go. Take accountability for whatever it is that, you know, may have contributed to things not working out. But try not to self-sabotage. And then we got the Page of Pentacles. Again, the card, this is a card of manifestation. This is a card of manifestation. Again, financial opportunities, desire, diligence. So I feel like as long as you don't self-sabotage as well, I feel like that's the only thing getting in between you and like your finances or new opportunities and stuff like that. Because look, we have the Page of Pentacles here. This is new opportunities. And then we have the Ace over here, new opportunities. And the only thing that's in between them is this Eight of Swords. Self-limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, self-sabotage. So be careful with that, because you don't want to set blockages for yourself when it comes to your abundance and the stuff that you want to manifest. Okay. Yeah, again, I think I already said this card represents intuition, the Moon card. And yeah, that's about it, Libra. So if this made sense for you, please like the video or leave a comment below for feedback. I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I love you, Libra.